some of the exercises that we're going to do. All right, as you can see, the lesson was relatively short. We just talked about the staff notes and pictures. Now we're going to talk about how to complete the actual, I guess what you would call the worksheet. Okay, make sure I got this right. Okay, well, cool. We're going to draw freehand. Couple steps. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to connect the staff by, we're going to draw a staff by connecting the dots, excuse me. So you can use a ruler or a straight edge, or you can number and then you number the lines and then the spaces from high to low. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a line and draw me a line from this dot to this dot. Don't need to do all of that. One more time. Line from this line, from this dot to this dot, that'll be line 5. If your lines aren't straight, it's fine. It's okay. You can use a ruler. Your lines will be, as you practice continually over and over again, you will get better at drawing the lines of the staff, and it will make more sense to you. Okay? So, that is how you complete number 1 for the exercise. All right? Number 2, it says on the staff, mark an X in the following locations. All right. Now, something that we didn't do, that I do tend to do when it comes to actually teaching this lesson, is I will make you come to this and make you count and or draw on the side the numbers that are representing the lines. So this will be line 1. Oh, it doesn't want to draw. We don't want to draw today. Oh, okay, so you would draw like that. Okay, cool. So wait. All right, perfectly fine. Anyway, even though we didn't get a chance to do that, what we also have right here, what we're going to do, we're going to mark on the staff, we're going to mark an X in the following locations. As you can see, we have line 3. What we do, we count this line. This is line 1, line 2, and then line 3. It's supposed to be drawing. Okay? Now, we also have to put an X in space 2. Now, remember, the spaces start from bottom to top. So this is space 1, and this is space 2. So what I would do, I'd come here, and I'd draw an X on line 2. Boom. Oh, I guess it doesn't want to work that way. Okay, fine. I'll just draw it regularly. Okay. X on line. Why is it acting like this? I said I want to draw. Okay, cool. Say less. Draw an X on space 2. Okay, my X is a little messed up. I don't know why, but my pen is not working. Anywho, then we have line 1. We come down here. We draw a line, a X on line 1, just like that. So on and so forth. You come to space 4, space 1, space 2, space 3, space 4. All right. Now, something else that we didn't do on number 1, which was number the lines and then the spaces from low to high. All right. If we number the lines, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a little raggedy, I know. 4 and 5. Okay. Those are the lines. I'll change colors just so you can have an understanding of what's going on with the spaces. This is space 1. This is space 2. This is space 3. And this is space 4. Alright. Just like that. So, as you can see, we now have our lines and we have our spaces. I'll go back to black for the color. And now that we have our lines and the spaces, we can come here. We know that line 5 will be at the top line, so we put X right here. Space 1 is in the bottom space, the very first space, so we put an X right here. We know that line 4 is right here. Space 3, I simply count 1, 2, 3, put an X. And then for line 2, count 1, 2, and that is line 2. And that is how you complete number 2. Number 3 is going to ask you to do something similar. On the staff, you're going to mark an X with the, my bad, I'm sorry. Number 3, you're going to write notes like this. You're going to draw the oval in the following lines in the spaces as it did in the very first one. All right, so I'm going to swap to an oval, and as we see. So we saw, here's the funny thing about music, okay? Once you do it, it's going to always be that way. Once you number the staff, those numbers will never change. Once you number the spaces in the staff, those numbers will never change. So if you, something that you're going to see is you did number 2 on the staff, mark an X in the following locations. Well, if I have line 3 and it's asking me to write a note, and number 3 is asking me to write a note just like this in the following lines and spaces, it's going to be an oval, right? So here's line 3 right here. Do I have anywhere in number 3 where line 3? I do. It's right here. This is where it says line 3. I know that line 3 is right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my little oval note right there on line 3. Okay? Same thing. Space 2. Space 2 is right here. They're asking me for space 2 right here. And I know that space 2 is not on a line. I kind of put it on a line, so let me fix that real quick. Yeah, let me you got an eraser? No eraser? Oh well, we can fix that later. But we know that what we're doing with space 2 is gonna go right here. All right, that's space 2. Line 1, we know that is on the first line, so we'll draw a circle just like this. Okay, cool, copacetic. All right, now another thing, as you notice, you'll begin to see why I like this worksheet. It gives you exactly what you're gonna do. It's already telling you the answers before you actually go down and actually try to complete the work. That's my favorite thing about it. It's not gonna give you something and then give you work to do on something that it didn't teach you how to do. Okay, so as you continue to do number 3 and work on number 3 by yourselves, I'm gonna come down to number 4 and I'm gonna explain it. Okay, number 4, indicate whether the second note is higher or lower than the first note by using an H for higher or an L for lower. So the first thing that we do is we always come and we look. This note is on space 1, 2. This note is on space 2. And this note is on line 1, 2, 3. This note is on line 3. So line 3 is higher than space 2. So they wrote an H right there. All right. Okay. So let's look at this one. This note is on 1, 2, 3, space 3. And this note is on space 1. Is the second note higher or lower than the first note? The first note is on space 3. The second note is on space 1. Is it higher or lower than the first note on space 3? It would be lower because it's beneath it. Okay, so we write an L. Okay, let's try the third one. This is on line 1, 2, 3. This is on line 3, and we know that the top line is line 5. Is line 5 higher or lower than line 3? Line 5 would be higher. So you draw or write an H. Okay? So on and so forth. I know you guys are able to do this by yourself. Just giving you a little bit of guidance so you can have an understanding. My goal is never to leave you in the dark when it comes to this. I hope you enjoyed it, and we're going to continue and come back with lesson 2 on the treble clef and the staff. All right? Peace.